Any mention for unlisted matter? Any mention for unlisted matter? From the main list, item number 1.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, we are entering our appearance today for respondents 2 to 6, my Lord.
Yes. What is the appeal directed against?
Learned single judge has closed the writ petition as being infructuous against that appellant has come.
And what was the writ petition about?
The writ petition was seeking directions from the Honourable Court for proper implementation of something called Financial Standing Order 2014. The allegation in the writ petition was that FSO of 2014 was not being properly implemented in the insurance company's offices, particularly the motor claims department. Thereafter, during the pendency of the writ, my Lord, FSO 2014 was replaced. FSO 2022, my Lord, came into force. And on affidavit, we've placed before the Honourable Single Judge that FSO 2022 has come into force, and whatever software defects were there in proper implementation in that motor claims department, those have been addressed. Everything is working fine now. So based on that, Learned Single Judge found that there was nothing more to agitate.
Yes.
Well, please, my lords. My lords, basically there are 4 grounds of appeal, my lords.
Lordship, can I just point out, I have not been given a copy of the memo of appeal as yet. There is a condonation petition, my Lord. That may be allowed.
Furnish the memorandum of appeal.
Actually, I was informed by the department that no need to provide that this thing, my lords, because it has to be admitted. Yes, my lords.
Do it.
Yes, my lords.
The department should not. Please ensure that the department, madam, does not give these instructions, because we dispose of appeal along with the condonation application. All right? We don't do condonation one day, disposal another day, affidavit the third day. We do it all together in the same breath, sometimes in less than a minute.
I'll furnish the copies today itself.
Though there is an application for condonation of delay, yet, it appears that the proposed appeal papers have not been forwarded to the respondents. Full stop. Such exercise will be completed in course of a week. You're representing all the respondents.
Numbers 2 to 6, my Lord.
And Dr. Muzika was appearing the other day?
Number 1, my Lord.
The matter will appear 10 days hence.
Item number 2.
Appear for the petition.
Yes.
Well, the state has filed a status report in compliance with your lordship last order dated 4th of May 2023.
Yes, sir.
With respect to our suggestions. My lord, I'm grateful to the state for accepting most of our suggestions. So I would not argue any further on this matter. My lord, all that I request your lordship is that,
thank you.
My lord, kindly pass a detailed order in this matter, my lord, because it will create a judicial precedent and it can be, my lord, used
unnecessary detailed order is unnecessary, since they have taken some steps. You are happy with the steps. Most of your suggestions have gone down. We'll only make one appeal instead of a detailed thing, that this display of killed animals for the meat of killed animals, that should be, it does not appeal to anybody, not even to the most carnivorous of persons.
My lord, the certain orders have already been passed, my lord.
Yes.
And the thing is that we'll again ask our officers to again refresh and send to the concerned all the shopkeepers, my lord. My lord, it was dated in the month of July 2022. Already the meat vendors and all were instructed.
But Mr. Sengupta,
My lord.
if you walk down
Oh, my
the
lord.
street, you'll not see that. You'll see heads of pig, you'll see, de-skinned chicken hanging upside down.
Absolutely, my lord. What would
No, this has nothing to do with stray dogs. The state has filed a status report and, upon the petitioner going through the same, going through such status report filed pursuant to the order dated May 4, 2023, expresses satisfaction with several of the initiatives and measures taken by the state. Paragraph. In particular, the petitioner expresses gratitude for the state having adopted several of the suggestions made in the detailed reports made in the detailed reports filed by the petitioner. Full stop. Paragraph. The matter pertains to the treatment of animals and the treatment of animals that are culled for their meat, for human consumption, and the transportation of animals across the state. Full stop. Despite there being central enactments and local regulations pursuant to the central enactments, the petitioner had demonstrated that most of the guidelines and norms were not being followed and local level committees were not functional. Full stop. Paragraph. Hopefully, such lapses have been taken care of and the state will ensure a more ethical treatment of animals, even if they are culled for human consumption. Full stop. The one aspect that remains is how animal carcasses are brazenly displayed on street side shops, sometimes complete with the heads of pigs, beheaded heads of pigs in open view. Full stop. Upon the state being repeatedly advised that such sight may not be appealing even to the most carnivorous of humans, some measures have been taken to ensure that such displays are restrained and altogether prohibited. Full stop. Paragraph. However, on the ground, it does not appear that there has been any effect of any guidelines or instructions issued by the state in such regard. Full stop. Street side shops selling meat display animal carcasses with impunity. Full stop. Apart from the hideous sight, there is also an element of hygiene involved, since the meat displayed is open to the grime and dust of the street, and may turn quite toxic even before it is sold. Full stop. Paragraph. The state says that detailed measures have been taken in such regard in June 2022, and repeated instructions have followed. Full stop. The state would do well to set an example and completely prohibit the display of animal carcasses in meat shops, though they may be stored in refrigerators or containers, or even what are they called? They have the glass thing, or in showcases within the premises and not open to public view from outside. Full stop. Paragraph. Otherwise, the state should ensure the ethical treatment of animals across the board, even those which are culled for human consumption, and those which are used as farm animals, including the mode and manner of transportation thereof. Full stop. Since a matter of some importance was brought to the notice of the court by the public-spirited petitioner, PIL number 2 of 2021 is closed with a word of appreciation for the petitioner. Full stop. There will be no arrest to cause. Thank you.
May I again, at the cost of repetition, request your lordship that the suggestions which have been made, and the large-heartedness with which all the suggestions have been accepted.
Yes.
I'd be grateful if your lordship you can incorporate some of them in the judgment. It will go a long way in, enhancing the cause of the animals all across the country, your lordship. It will set a very good precedent all across the country.
Not necessary. Where if you find that they are not being followed, then you come up again. But we don't think it is necessary to incorporate all of it.
My lord, all the deputy commissioners have been instructed to comply with the order given by the Joint Secretary Animal Husbandry to ensure that display of the meat is not done in the manner which is being done at present, my lord. So I have not placed it, but it is
you recorded that?
Yes, my lord.
We have recorded that. We have recorded that.
Yes, ma'am.
It has been.
We'll continue doing through all the deputy commissioners, my lord.
Yes.
Grateful, Your Lordship.